Hello my viewers, welcome back to the channel. By the video title, you know what this video is about. We suck. We suck. Yes, we suck. I want to say some other words before the word suck, but this is not my channel. I am the host of the channel. This is kind of my channel, not my channel. And you know, can't be cussing like down here. But my channel, I'm going to say the words before we suck. So if you want to see that, you can go over there. But I'm going to keep it PG. I'm going to keep it friendly. I'm going to keep it Disney on here. Okay. The Steelers look absolutely horrible in this game. You know, first half, at least you had some promise. You still allow a lot of rushing yards in the first half, but at least it was promising a little bit in the first half. You go out there, you know, they ran the ball very well on you. Run the ball very well on you, of course. But you still have the lead. You're up 7-3. Offense got one good drive off a turnover, but you know you're still in the lead, even though everything was stagnant and slow. Echols did a good job in the first quarter. Had a pass breakup, had an interception in the first as well. I thought did a good job against the Bills with that. We also seen the forced fumble, hurt big on disrupting James Cook run, and then the ball kind of bounced off his knee a little bit, and you recover it, of course, as well. You get a touchdown with that, and you lead 7-3 at halftime. Of course, doing your thing. You should be probably up 10-0 or at least 10-3, but you'll take it. Then here comes the third quarter. If you guys are, what we call it in Miami. Well, I'm not from Miami, but I'm a Miami Heat fan. I be following Miami Heat media and stuff like that, and make Miami Heat content, of course, as well. And a lot of the fans always say they call it third quarter because the Heat, last season, the year before that, used to always collapse. They have a big lead and they'd mess up. We call it the third quarter every time like that. The third quarter, here comes the third quarter again. The Steelers might adapt that as well because it was the third quarter for them. They went out there and messed some things up. The first drive, Aaron Rodgers, I don't know what he thought this was. He thought he was untouchable or something. I don't think he thought he was like Danny Phantom. They couldn't touch him. They was like he was a ghost. It was gonna like go through him. He had the ball way too long and got lit up, like hit real hard, and then got strip sacked. And then they picked it up and they scored. And he got his nose busted open. And then Mason Rudolph came in right next drive. And what did he do? He said, "You know what, Aaron, I'm a big fan of yours. I love everything you do, so I'm gonna copy everything you do." And he turned the ball right over too as well. Throws an interception. Get it right back to him, to the same man too. Because the man hit the strip sack. I mean, he hit the scoop and score. But both had the strip sack, hit the scoop and score, and then he got an interception as well. It was crazy. The Bills didn't really pass the ball too much because Josh Allen had like 100 and what. Well, I'm watching the game right now. The game is so long, like a few minutes left in the game. I was like, the game already over, so I might make the video early. Might as well. But the score was, I think Josh Allen had like 115 passing yards right now, but James Cook got over 130 rushing yards, went out there handling things, of course, as well. And I mentioned before, many times I said, you have to stop the run. If you can't stop the run, it'll be very hard for you to win because we're seeing games where James Cook rushed over 100 yards. They have a good record. He rushed 100 yards last week against the Texans. They lost the game, but they got 8 sacks on him like that. The Steelers, they couldn't get too many sacks in this game like that at all. I don't think they got any sacks at all. They got some turnovers, of course, but people were saying the tackle's out. We've seen this game before. When the tackle's out, the Steelers gonna have 0 sacks, 0 everything. So now you be sitting at 6-6, of course, tied with the Baltimore. Baltimore and Steelers both in the same spot. I don't know who's gonna win that game next week. I have no idea. Both teams are in dead man land. Offenses are stagnant and slow and sloppy, and then the defenses, you know, inconsistent, very inconsistent at times. So I have no idea who's gonna win. I don't know who's home. I don't even think it matters. Are you home or not? But both teams have been very bad. But that's all the Bills did. The Bills didn't do anything special. They capitalized off our mistakes. We turned the ball over and they get scoop and score to the lead. Then we turn the ball over again. They score again like that. They capitalized off our mistakes. Then on 4th down, you can't get any stops. 3rd down, you can't get any stops. You off the field, can't stop the run. And it's pretty easy. You had to do too much like that. Go out there and handle business. And they did handle business and they got the victory. And now we're sitting at 6-6. And I'm really done. You know, of course, I'm still watching the games, but now I'm kind of in that state I was when we was playing when we had Kenny Pickett and Mr. Biscuit as our quarterback and stuff. I'm just watching, when we had Mason Rudolph and all that stuff together a few years back. I'm just watching to see what happens. I'm not even predicting. I don't know. I'm just watching what happens. I'm not hoping for a win or anything. I'm just watching to see what happens because that's the state I'm in right now. Because I feel like the team is just sorry. Last year team with Russell Wilson, at least we was 10-3 at one point. Yeah, I was hating on Russell Wilson a lot, and me too. I was like, Russ got to turn the ball over like that. So I don't think Russ should come back. But Russ like, hey, I got your best season in a while. It seemed like the offense last year and the team last year was way better than what this team is this year. We thought we were coming to this season with an upgrade. You're getting these pieces added on defense, pieces added on offense. We're like, oh, we're going to be ready. We're going to go out there and go crazy. Nope. We're sitting at 6-6. We won 6, we lost 6. We started off 4-1. And then we have lost a lot of games since then. We're 2-5 since then. like that. And now you're sitting at 6-6, looking the Ravens right in the face, both with the same record. Like the man in the mirror, man in the mirror. The Ravens and Steelers are a mirror, looking right at each other right there. It's like, yeah, we suck. Yeah, we do suck. So yeah, we'll see what happens, of course. But this team is not going to be able to do anything special. And if you do win the division, make the playoffs, give yourself a chance, it's going to be the same story because it's just the team is too inconsistent. You can never know what to happen. Like we have some good wins this year, but when you need the team to go out there and capitalize or something, if you'd have won this game, you had a chance to win this game. You'd have won this game and then went on to win next week, you would be sitting in prime position at top of the North like that. But you make it difficult for yourself, make it more stressful for yourself. If I hear the same stories, I don't want to hear any press conference. I want to listen to the press conference at all. I love Coach Tomlin. You know, he's gonna retire. He's gonna be a Hall of Famer. Two-time been Super Bowl twice, Super Bowl champion, of course. But I don't want to hear any press. I don't want to hear any of that stuff like that, of all the scenarios and the goddamn riddles like the Riddler. I don't want to hear any of that right now. Like, I do not care. The team is just down bad, very down bad. Remember that JID song with Dreamville, the JID and J. Cole and all of them on there? Down bad. That's our team right now. It's been very bad for us. So we'll see what happens going forward. Now, it's not over yet, of course. I'm not saying the season's over. Not over yet. You're 6-6. You can still easily win your division and still get in the playoffs, but I don't see any light of this team being a threat to anybody like that. I feel like they can't stop the run. Can't stop the run, and your offense can't seem to get anything going. So I think your team just looks bad. So we'll see what happens. But that's all I have to say this video, you know. I'll see you guys probably tomorrow for the AFC North race update, which is probably the same. It's going to be the same because both teams lost. Ravens and Steelers are basically the same team. But the Ravens might be a little better because they have Lamar Jackson. He hasn't played the best football, but he's still better than what we have. Lamar Jackson's a former MVP, two-time MVP. Like, they having a guy like that and having Derrick Henry. So they might be a little better than us. But we ran the same boat. I feel like either team that make the playoffs is not going to be a threat to anybody. So we'll see if we have some type of miracle surge or something. But the team right now is just awful. Just awful like that. Awful. Go out there and just get embarrassed. You have the opportunity to get it right. And that's why I say specifically, when we turn the ball over twice, we cannot win games. And we're still 0-4 when we turn the ball over twice. So we'll see next week what happens. I have no idea what's going to happen in that game like that. We can either go out there and put up 30 points and win, or we can go out there and do what we did today. The team is very consistent. You beat teams like the Patriots, you beat teams like the Colts, and then you do things like this where you like just look bad like that and you lose games you should win and stuff. It's just awful. So we'll see what happens, of course. But that's all I have to say this video. Hope you guys enjoy it. And I'll see you guys next time on the channel, which will be tomorrow. So peace out.